And good to go tonight. Chelsea, the newly crowned Club World Cup champions. Leverkusen, second place in last season's German Bundesliga.
On the long list for the Ballon d'Or, which will be awarded in September. Smile on the face of Cole Palmer, who's increasingly growing used to being the centre. After that, for both managers tonight, part dress rehearsal. Chelsea hoping that their Club World Cup victory in the USA is only the start. That win in the... It's going to be very interesting to see if Chelsea can push on now from here. Santos. Lovely ball by Caicedo. And Kepi was alert, the Ecuadorian. Chelsea will look to make it uncomfortable for their visitors tonight. Mark Flecken knows all about Chelsea and the Premier League from his time just the road down here from here in West London at Brentford. Palmer seeking out Palmer. And back by Ibrahim Mazza.
But understand a word who Palmer was saying.
Given away by Mazza. Trick to do, but getting that balance right is very important. His face in front of his new supporters for the first time.
Oh, the bravery of youth. It's a fantastic thing to see sometimes.
Nathan Tella never scored against Chelsea at his time in English football, taking on Cucurella, who sticks to the task, and it's the first quarter. Big reputation earned at Ajax, but it had begun to rust, didn't it, in the Manchester rain?
Not the first person that has happened to.
Yeah, indeed. His top scorer last season, best scoring campaign of his career. Cole Palmer missed that at the front post, and Philip Jorgensen needed to be alert.
That's actually
Here's Cole Palmer. Now, this is what so many of the Chelsea fans have come to see tonight. Palmer looking for space. Clever, Estevao. It's a corner to Chelsea, whose supporters are very much enjoying the instant telepathy they're seeing between Cole Palmer. Cucurella, Santos, slightly scuffed attempt. Gusto! Malo Gusto, who's never scored a senior goal in his career. That'll be an enormous roar tonight at Stamford Bridge. This wasn't quite that far out, but he's got it in his locker.
Up the other end of the pitch has done that. I remember Sheik doing exactly the same against Scotland once a while back.
That wound hasn't healed.
No, it hasn't. No.
That was from the halfway line at Euro 2020. And Patrick Sheik. Caicedo slightly off balance, but does. Tyreek George, 19 years of age. Santos is pushed in far ahead of Estevao, who's quick, but he's not that quick. And an arm waved of apology from...
He's there. They have an understanding and want to work together as well. And in football, you sometimes want little triangles to work for you throughout the game, throughout the team. Well, over on that right-hand side, it's looking good for Chelsea.
Good work from Nathan Tella, putting Kwanzaa. Tella. Again, difficult one for Ibrahim Mazza to keep in play.
A backup as well.
Just one Premier League start so far for Tyreek George. But Chelsea fans like he has captured the imagination of many of the younger generation. Here's Palmer. Malo Gusto. George. Slightly heavy touch there. It's Nathan Tella, who this Liga games last season. George. Nicely weighted for Cucurella. He's got Delap inside him. This is Liam Delap. Either side of the goalkeeper would surely have given Chelsea the lead.
Yeah, but the man Cucurella, he's already positioned. He's there again now.
Palmer, what a first touch, tries to loop it, back off the crossbar, and a debut goal at Stamford Bridge for Estevão. The boy from Brazil has arrived at the bridge.
So there's people going in the middle there. You've seen a lovely touch there by Cole Palmer. Maybe an argument of the offside there for Delap, but he doesn't touch it, and it comes back. And Estevão there, don't lash it. Just be calm, just guide it, and then press for that. His game awareness has been magnificent so far. Early days, 20 minutes in, but it's good.
Palmer. Delap was stretching. Flecken, I think, would have had it covered. You know, Cole Palmer showing the wide range of distribution he possesses.
You know, in the final third just now, Chelsea looking pretty good. Obviously, Cole Palmer. Quieter season, parts of the last season, but at the end of it, you begin to see it, and certainly in America. Well, he'll say he saves that, and I think he does save it, but it's a brilliant ball in, and it's a horrible one to come for if you're a goalkeeper. It's dipping down low, and once again...
Estevão's corner. Chelsea aren't hanging around. Now Locusto down into the turf and punched away.
I mean, they actually don't look as if they've been on a break, do they? I mean, a team comes back, they look a little bit rusty for these first 20 minutes or so, and it may well be that Leverkusen aren't the team they were last season.
That theory.
I think they're going to be okay at the start of the season. Yeah. However, midway through the season, and the bad weather comes in.
Maybe a set piece could open a door for them here. And by the way, Granit Xhaka, the former Arsenal midfielder, Swiss international, who's been with Leverkusen for the past couple of seasons. Delap. Chelsea's midfield continuing to seek him out. And seeing how they could play in tandem.
Tell you something, the good players, they want more good players around.
Hang on, Quansah has caught Palmer here, and it's a yellow card for Gerald Quansah, and the reaction from Cole Palmer shows you what he felt of that.
So you can't protect yourself those sort of tackles, because he's got his back to the player, and it's his big play. Cole Palmer loves that drag back.
Definitely a sign that he's been impressing his coach and his teammates in training. But they're giving him these responsibilities so early.
I think, well, there's a friend of ours who often says he's been caught amidships. Don't win, Connor.
Ronaldo's the defender. Estevão, fearless. George. Corner to Chelsea. Estevão is simply purring in this first half.
You know, you don't get carried away with friendlies, and everyone have a good game, but everything he touches at the moment, his vision, he seems to know where to pick.
George against Tiller again. Took a little deflection on the way through, but it guided it closer to Flecken.
I think the ball wouldn't come over to the right-hand side very often, because you always wanted to get the ball to Hazard.